Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and those that don't identify as either, to the SMITE Box Party Pack, your favorite SMITE 2 game show, hosted by your favorite SMITE 2 game show host, which is objectively correct because I think this is the only SMITE 2 game show and therefore the only SMITE 2 game show host, and also therefore your favorite. So, what's up, babes? My name's BiackEye. I've been a content creator for a good bit now. I have way too many hours on SMITE 2, and I've been doing this game show stuff on and off for a couple of years now. And Jithin's reached out to me, and it's essentially boiled down to, hey, what if we did your game show, but it was like actually good? So not really what happened, but I just like to say it like that. But Jithins is in the background helping out. He might pipe in, say something here and there. Jithins, can you say hi? I'm putting him on the spot. Oh, well, okay. Oh. Well, regardless, he is there. So what is this game show? This game show is a mixture of trivia and Jackbox style games where they will earn points throughout the show by getting questions answered correctly or by some of the more subjective questions that are there. And I'll explain that in a bit. But they will be answering through virtual whiteboards. Jithins, could you show the stream the whiteboards? Maybe they've drawn something. I don't know.
Nice.
Okay, so, well, I have a feeling that we are going to see many Peter Griffins today, but that's how they're going to be answering the questions, is through those virtual whiteboards. So now that that's out of the way, let's talk about how the audience is going to get involved, because typically through my shows, I have had a co-host that has kind of ranked some of the more subjective answers themselves, but instead we're going to be doing an audience poll. So whenever there is one of those more subjective questions, I think Jithin said he had a sample question up that the audience can answer. So Jithin, could you put that poll up real quick and we'll show how that works? There is a sample question, right? Okay, perfect. Are you typing it out now? But yeah, essentially there's going to be, some questions that don't necessarily have a 100% correct answer. So instead, we're going to have the audience decide. So here, you put up a poll. You can just vote yes or no. I'm personally voting yes. So everyone better do that too, or else you lose. Just kidding. But yeah, so that's how some of those questions are going to work. So thank you to Hi-Rez for allowing this opportunity. This has been really fun to work on with Jithins. And also thank you to you guys for watching. And finally, thank you to the people that are here. Let's introduce everybody that will be playing. So starting left to right, we have Inbound. Now, Bobby, I feel like you've been a good part of my content for the past 8 months or so. I appreciate you coming back on. But tell us a little bit about yourself, like how you started up in SMITE. How do you think you're expecting to do today? What's going on?
Yeah, as you said, I'm Bobby. That's what a lot of people call me. I'm also known as Inbound. I'm a content creator sometimes, and yeah, I've just enjoyed doing these. It's always fun, whether it's trivia or some other thing you make me do. It's always fun to do it. I expect to win, but it's gonna be close because you're kind of putting me in a box of having to draw, and I've never been a very good drawer. So we'll just hope that my other strengths will carry me through.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know if I like the language of making you do this. It sounds like you're kind of like a victim in this situation.
No, you forced me.
Okay, well, that you weren't supposed to leak that. That wasn't in the contract. Well, next we have, I don't remember who was in line. I'm just going to go with Musi. I think it was Musi. Next we have Musi. Great caster, but I want to hear a little bit more. How'd you start out with SMITE 2? How are you feeling about this show? How do you think you're going to do?
So I started SMITE 2 back in season 2. I remember the Hou-Yi release, and I've just been kind of addicted ever since. And though several rehab centers have tried to break it for me, it's just kind of gotten worse as time goes on. So at some point, you just got to embrace it. I feel like I can do pretty okay in a game show. Got some wild card contestants over here, but I'm a very competitive, high value gamer, so I like to imagine that I can show up and show out in today's game show.
Well, I personally, if I were to take bets on anybody, actually game show hosts can't show biases, so we're gonna scratch that last sentence. But next up we have Morty, the man with the voice. How are you doing, Morty?
What's up, y'all?
How are you feeling about the show today? How'd you get into SMITE 2? Let's hear a little bit about yourself.
I've been around for a minute. You know, obviously been casting for a couple of years now, but also a ranked Joust Demon throughout the Smite 1 years. I mean, just leaving enemy players quaking in their boots when they see me pop
Obviously.
up on the enemy team. You know, the
Of
loading
course.
screen pops up. You see the Mort man. You know, it's over from there. But yeah, I've been around for a good minute. I don't know how I got here. Jithens sent me a DM and said, "Show up. I'm here. What's up?"
Well, I think just to make things clear, I think I sent you the DM and I just told you to show up or else there would be consequences. And this also isn't helping the narrative I struck up with Inbound, I'm realizing so. But lastly, we have Mr. Duck3y, bro. How you doing today, James, babe?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I see you're feeling a bit nostalgic for the Valhalla Valkyries. I mean, you've always been known for how you've placed. You know?
That's gonna
That's
change
messed
today.
up.
Don't you worry. That all changes today.
Oh, really? How you feeling about the show? You think you're better than everybody or something?
I think 12 years of losses has taught me enough. I can't learn anything else. So it's only a win here.
So you're feeling pretty confident. You're thinking you're gonna beat out the competition.
Yeah, I mean, I've got the answer sheet to my right that I paid you for, so I'm ready
Oh,
to go.
Nope, that never happened. So how'd you get into Smite?
So I used to watch Trend Kill back in the day, and then I got into Smite from him. And then I got very lucky and got in the Pro League. Pro, by the way. So yeah, now I'm a part-time streamer, full-time Alex's friend, and I'm ready to win.
Oh, well, you know I love you, Ducky. Mwah. There definitely won't be any biases at play. But do you guys, the contestants, have any questions at all? Because I'm about to get started with the questions. I'm down to start the trivia.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah,
Perfect.
no questions. Just
Born
passion.
ready.
The first section of this show is multiple choice, where I will show a question on screen. Guys, it's multiple choice. I'm going to show multiple choice questions. There's a question with 4 answers. That's it. So, are you guys ready to start the multiple choice section?
Is it an A, B, C, D thing or a 1, 2, 3, 4 thing?
I was about to ask that, actually.
It's
Good question. Good question. What is 1, 2, 3, 4?
Can we just show the first question, Jithin?
Can we
When you
answers or we lock
asked us, oh,
Naja has 3 specializations:
jeez.
lockdown, burst damage, and what? Nuker, Slayer, healing, or mobile? You have 20 seconds to write it down on your whiteboard. And I don't know if you guys caught this, but I brought up a similar Naja question earlier, just like haha talking. And the contestants were all discussing kind of something similar to this question. So I'm a little curious to see what their answers are. But time is up. Put your hands up, mouse down. You're not under arrest. Just make sure you're not drawing anymore. And let's show the answers to both the board and what the actual answer is. So Inbound put Nuker, Musi put mobile, Morty put mobile, and Ducky put Slayer. And Ducky was the only one that got it correct.
Oh no.
Yes, it was burst damage, lockdown, and Slayer. Congratulations, Ducky gets 100 points. And I forgot to mention that for the multiple choice section, it is 100 points per question. Ducky in a commanding lead, already fulfilling his self-fulfilling prophecy. That was a weird sentence, but let's move on to the second multiple choice question. Which god is home to the ability Thunderclap? Thor, Susano, Chalk, or Zeus? 20 seconds on the clock. Let's look over at chat real quick.
Do we lose points for spelling?
No. The general rule of thumb is like if I can kind of understand what you're trying to say, then it'll count.
Hold on, I'm getting creative really quickly. Bomba.
Okay, well, Mr. Woot in the audience, Afro is not an option. I'm gonna need you to try again. But the 20 seconds is up. Let's reveal what the answer is and also what everybody wrote. The answer is Zeus, and everyone but Ducky got it right. So, well, maybe I spoke a little too soon. Everyone gets 100 points except for Ducky, and the board is all tied up. But there is one more question before we get in to the next section. Pull up the third question, please, Jithens. Which of these items utilize adaptive stats? Stats that change based on if you have a higher strength or intelligence. Executioner, Death Metal, Eye of the Storm, or Glad Shield. 20 seconds on the clock. Adaptive stats are, I think it's new. I don't think it was in Smite 1, but again, they are items that will change based on whether you have more strength or intelligence so that it can fit into like various builds without feeling like you need to be locked down to one pathway. So Ducky's pretty confident. He's already got his hands up.
I had to draw
3
a cool
seconds left.
picture.
Oh, you had enough time to draw a cool picture. That might warrant some extra points. I'm just saying.
Wait, what?
All right, let's reveal the answer and what they all wrote. It is Executioner. That is correct. Everybody got it except for Ducky. Again. And just like that, oh, how far he's fallen from first to last in 2 questions.
Oh, no, nostalgia.
Well, that was the first section. It's all tied up except for the one little duckling. But how are you guys feeling about drawing a picture using just your mouse?
Uh-oh.
Born
How we-
and raised.
Jeez.
Born and
It's
Born
over.
and
Hey,
raised.
Picasso over here.
Yeah.
So we got Bobby, who has no faith in his drawing ability. We have Musi, who is probably going to draw 3 Peter Griffins. Did not hear what Morty said, and Ducky's feeling himself. So need all of that. But the way this section works, and this is what I was talking about, the more like subjective stuff. I didn't actually pick what you guys are drawing because Jithin's brought a God Wheel. Wow! Yay!
No.
So normally what we do on my shows, I'll just pick 3 things to draw and they would draw it. And then I told that to Jithins and he said, what if it was on a wheel? And I went, why? And then he said, because I want to make a wheel. And then I thought, hey, that's less that's less for me to do. Perfect. So every single god in Smite 2 is on this wheel. Whatever the wheel lands on is what you guys will have to draw. And this is where the audience comes in. Obviously, there's not a correct answer. Bobby, this better be important.
Is it Smite 2 also? Because you said just Smite.
Smite 2 gods. Only Smite 2 gods.
Okay, that good question. Good question.
Good question. Good question, Bobby. Good question.
Thank you.
I
Bobby.
lost my train of thought. Oh, because with art, you know, it's subjective. There isn't necessarily a best drawing. That's where you guys come in. When the drawings are done, we're going to put them all up on screen and we're going to start up a poll and you guys are going to vote on who had the best drawing. And the way that points are distributed, first place, so whoever gets the most votes gets 400 points. Second place gets 300. Third gets 200 and last gets 100. So, Jithins, if you could just have the polls like ready to go, just you hit submit or whatever and then it goes. Perfect. Now let's spin the wheel. I couldn't think of like a cool like spin that wheel, but let's spin it. Let's see what they're drawing. We got okay, we got Nut. We got Nut. 90 seconds on the clock. You guys can start whenever you want. Doesn't necessarily need to be when the clock starts. Jithins, that is not 90 seconds. That is 60. There are actually, contrary to what Jithins believes, there are 60 seconds in a minute, not 90. So I'm gonna need you to put it back up. Put a minute. You guys are so lucky. You guys are getting like 30 seconds extra.
I'm utilizing my time right now.
All right.
Yeah.
And one thing that Jithins and I talked about is what we're gonna do during this time. So let's read some chat. Let's see what chat has
Wait,
to say.
I've got something for you quick.
Okay.
Instead of spin that wheel, you could say twirkle that circle.
So Zelron in chat is saying
He's gonna shut him down like that? That's crazy. Bobby put his heart and soul on the line there for you in front of a live studio audience.
you guys
He's gonna shut him
are
down
you
like
guys
that?
are against each other. You're competing
I
against
like
each
that
other.
one.
Yeah, you know, but brothers in arms still to a degree.
Yeah,
You know, we
he's
gotta
trying
back
his
each other
best.
up.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm
Which
locked in
god
right
was
now.
Nut again?
Oh my god.
Also, what is she carrying in her hand? Like, I don't even remember what weapon she uses. I just remember she's blue.
Oh, she's blue. Oh, I forgot what color she was. That's perfect. Thank you for
Bobby.
the info.
Bobby's about to draw Sonic the Hedgehog.
W info.
the thing is, since this is like based on voting, you can draw whatever the heck you want. It's just you have to appeal to the audience. You can draw.
You banned
stick
Peter
figures.
Griffin, though, right? That's what you said
No,
earlier.
we did not ban Peter Griffin.
I'm pretty
Shoot
sure
it
you
back.
said we
You
were
also have
banning-
5
I gotta-
seconds left, but you also have 5 seconds left, by the way.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll add an extra 10 seconds because I'm humble. But after 10 seconds, put your hands up, put your mouse down.
Because you're under arrest. Oops.
Okay.
Nope. But 3, 2,
Oh,
1.
gosh.
We're gonna go
Sorry.
through the drawings one by one, and then we're gonna let chat decide who won. So let's start with Ducky. We went left to right last time. We're going right to left this time. Let's see what Ducky drew. How does Ducky draw? All right, Ducky. There, you took some very clear. It looks like some Van Gogh inspiration. Talk to me a little bit about what went through your head when creating this.
Well, usually the nut rotates to my lane and kills me, so I thought has to hit leg day. Massive thighs over here. I know she has the orbs that shoot, so she has them, and then she's currently ulting. That could be anyone at the bottom.
Who is it? You're the artist.
You know what? Let's say
Spaceship.
Naja. That's
Okay,
Naja down
perfect.
there.
Nice.
Let's go to Morty's drawing. Is that a voice line?
That
that
is
a
a
voice
voice line, yeah.
Okay, I say that's a W for.
Wait, no, that's a ban.
That's a what?
Oh.
Ban.
That's a ban, like in
Yeah.
ranked.
Yeah. No, because like if you can just write stuff, then like what's the point of drawing?
So
Oh.
this is Morty's time to speak, Bobby.
My bad, Morty.
I'm working with what I got here. I mean, I'm not a talented
No,
artist by
you're
any
right,
means.
My bad, Mort.
Yeah, and also, does the audience think that it should disqualify him? Because I thought this was the audience's section, but hey, if Bobby wants to do it, that's fine. But let's go to Musi. Let's see what Musi
Chat.
drew.
Chat, I'm on my hands and knees.
Oh
I drew-
my god! Musi going a completely different direction with this one. What is going through your head right now, Musi? What
So-
was the inspiration?
I wanted a little bit more of an esoteric take on Nut,
Yes.
really try to tap into the social consciousness of the character. Because who do we think, thinking Nut? Who are you thinking of? Thinking like a peanut, right? So, and then Bobby gave me the crazy shout. She is blue, so this is it. This is Nut in her truest form, blue. And I really think it does capture the essence here.
Well, yes,
I think it's
esoteric. I know
like-
what that word means.
Mhm.
Well, had
Blue,
something out
purple,
of
red.
left field. Let's see how Bobby did, because he's been talking a lot of talk. Going for a simplistic route. I see.
Yeah, I couldn't remember anything about her except she's blue and she has hair, and then her ability is a circle.
It's like the drawing your kid gives you and you put it in the bin instead of on the fridge.
No, you do not put that in the bin. That's
All
definitely
right,
going
let's
on the
show
fridge.
all of the drawings. Get the poll up. Get all the drawings up first, and then get the poll up, please. Okay, perfect. Let's see who
It's a good
won
drawing, Bobby.
according to chat. You guys, I guess you guys can. I guess we can all vote. Are we technically part of chat? You're fixing it.
What does that mean, fixing it?
Yeah. How did? Oh, did you set it for like 5 minutes? You just stopped it. He stopped the count.
Stop the count!
I
Stop
did
the
win the
count!
first one.
All right, I get Jesus. Okay, Jithin's wanted a particular person to win. He just stopped the count in real time. So
Why do you put my
please,
name as
re-vote.
Madi? Who's
Please
Madi?
re-vote.
What the?
Madi. Jithins. Oh, how far we've fallen from grace. Okay, Ducky just got a random 5 mail-in votes just out of the blue.
Holy moly.
I can-
Holy.
We should have to do this in person for the voting.
We should have something that makes it so that we, only
You showed Twitch ID. Yeah, well,
you need
gotta
Twitch
cut-
verified.
I need like 10 more seconds on this, but there's a very clear winner. And we do, unless someone yoinks at the last second, I will explain how ties work.
Well, I was winning before he changed the poll, and then he changed.
You
the
just,
poll,
that's
so we're
just a
losing.
lie. That's
I
just
can't even
a lie.
see. I don't even have the
Congratulations,
poll open.
Musi. Let's award Musi 400 points for coming in.
Boomba!
Okay,
He
to
gets
break mine
300
and
for
Morty's
coming in
tie.
second, and Bobby
Wait,
and
I've got a good
Madi
idea.
tied, so they both get 200 since there technically wasn't like a last place they tied for it. So let's just do 200 to both of them.
Can we break it?
I guess I'll take it.
Do you guys want less points?
Yeah,
I
give him
would- I
100.
would- No, you give Bobby the 100. Well, we can break the tie though.
What? Just award them 200 points each, and let's
Did he threaten me?
let's
All
Is there a
right.
threat right
circle
there?
that circle. I did like a little Wizards of
Spin
Waverly Place
that
wand thing.
Wheel.
Twirkle that circle.
if we could get the wheel on screen.
It's because you got to say it again. He's listening for
Okay,
the circle.
let's twerkle that circle.
That was so
Oh,
cute.
Jay.
That was
He's just
good.
waiting for the twerkle of the circle.
Danza Buru. You got 90 seconds on the clock to draw your best Danza. And this time, I actually will read chat because you guys rudely interrupted me like 8 times in a row.
Colors dance.
He's a raccoon.
Raccoon.
I don't know what
Depends on
color
the
that
sin.
means.
This is going to be amazing. I agree. Musi can do the funniest thing right now. I don't know what that's referring to. I'm a little scared.
Oh no.
Okay, Mutaba is actually zooming in and double checking that the spinner is correctly on Danza. Awesome. What is Ducky's favorite sandwich? I guess it's a Q&A now. Ducky, do you have a favorite?
Jelly or ham and cheese? I think.
Out of all of the sandwiches,
Yeah, no.
out
that
of
would be it.
everything available, it's one of those two.
I think so.
Fun fact. Feel free to Google this. Chicken wings are classified as sandwiches in Colorado.
That's just silly.
I learned about that a couple years ago, and I'm still upset by it. What? Excuse me?
Whoa.
You think
Rightfully so.
chicken wings should be classified as sandwiches? You gonna explain, or are you just gonna keep one wording me?
He's right.
Oh, they can't hear you.
Oh.
Oh my god. I thought they could hear you. Is a hot dog a sandwich though? I think it is. I don't remember what like the legal classification for it. And I do need to say legal because the classifications do involve taxes. So
Is a bagel with cream cheese a sandwich if you put it like back together?
nope, but you guys are no longer artists after 5 seconds because time is running out. Time is actually up, but I wasn't paying attention, so I'm trying to be humble about it. 3, 2, 1. Remember, we're starting with Bobby this time because we went right to left last time. So Bobby, let's see what he drew for Danza. Want a load of my sake, huh? And he has a gun with a cowboy hat, I think.
That's the Danza Bro hat.
That is the Danza hat. So
We don't
what's
have a
going
ton
on?
of options. Listen, we don't have a ton of options for colors. I asked what color he was. I think he's brown, but I'm not sure. So I went with the closest color I could find, which is black. So he's black and he's got the yellow hat, but it's supposed to be a brown hat also, but a different color brown than he is. And also the gun is another brown. It's not green, but I didn't have access to brown, and I didn't want to make it black because then you couldn't tell where the gun starts and his hand ends. And I didn't want to make it the same color as his hat. So it's a green gun, but it should be a brown gun. His hat should be brown. He should be brown, but all different shades of brown.
Okay, so Jithins, this is a mistake on our part. We should have told them they could access all of the colors, and the ones up there are just presets.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
You click that, you
right.
get all the colors, but we had some
Oh.
presets because that was a
Wait,
piece of
okay,
feedback.
so brown, this
Anyway, let's go to Musi. Let's see how Musi drew his Danza.
Hey, Lois. I'm ulting you in dual lane, Lois. Yeah. Let's attack the Gold Fury, Lois. Yeah. So I decided to, whip it out a little bit early here, but I feel like this is a good one. It's Danza Griffin. Still made sure to keep the circles around his eyes. He's a raccoon. You'll notice a detail that I really like about this piece is that the glasses go up to that ear. As opposed to over to the side. So, a lot. And he's got the hat there, of course. And I, too, didn't realize that I could use the color wheel. So I just did a classic black and white art piece. I figured it would draw more attention to the styles rather than trying to focus on the colors. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Is
And
that an AI answer?
I see that you did the blend which is lore
Yes.
accurate in a sense. Let's go to Morty's drawing. He's just a chill guy. He's just a chill, laid back dude. Was that the inspiration, Morty?
I had the same problem that Bobby did. Ran out of colors. I was gonna put a mix of yellow and black to represent brown. Obviously the colors don't mix, but that was kind of like my intention with the lack of colors. I didn't know about the color picker either. I knew that he wore a vest. I had the hat. I mean, it kind of looks like the Walter White hat, but it's whatever. I remember he had a vest. At that point I had 10 seconds left, and I forgot he didn't have pants, so I put the pants in real quick, and here we are.
Hey, that's some great speed drawing of pants, though. I'm not gonna lie. But finally, we have Mr. Duckber. Ducky, what'd you end up drawing? Okay, wow.
Okay.
You got some things
Sick.
going on here. He's looking a little sly. He's looking like, yeah, I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, so this is more of a Renaissance piece.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Yep.
The gun, I completely forgot what it looked like. So he's got a rectangle. I remember he has his gourd, so that's hanging off the belt. I knew he had like ears. He's got ears. I forgot about his hat. He ain't unlocked that yet, so that's fine.
Okay.
And I don't remember what he was wearing. So he's just bodysuit.
Perfect. Well, I think you did great. Let's show
Thank you.
all the drawings. Get the poll on screen. Hopefully, Morty will not be misspelled. And let's see what the audience thinks. Again, all 4 drawings are on screen. Feel free to vote, not necessarily for the best, but just who you think is the most deserving of some points.
I am really glad that you clarified that the Bobby, that your Dancerborough had a gun, because I was.
Poll is live.
Yeah, what else do you think you could? I mean, he's just talking
Well,
about his gun.
If I, it shoots, that's for sure. And I'm.
I mean, he's got a weapon. He's got a weapon. In the game.
Yeah, he's got it on him.
He keeps that thing on him.
Oh, at all times.
Yeah.
So why are the polls multiple minutes long?
We got time on our hands.
True. All right.
You guys got plans?
I'm gonna
tonight?
count down. I'm gonna count down from 10, Jithins. Let's get the poll wrapped up on go. 10. I don't want to count down from 10. 10,
Wait,
9.
I'm still
8,
second. Let's wait.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get the poll closed. Let's get the poll closed.
Stop the count.
Stop the count. And Musi in first once again gets 400 points. Ducky in second with 300 points. Bobby in third gets 200 points. And Morty in last gets 100 points. So, Jithins, let's get that wheel going. Then we can apply the points however they fit. And the final god we will be drawing today is Cerberus. I am terrified.
Circle that circle.
I didn't say the line. We're gonna twerkle. We already twerkled the circle. Now they gotta draw. 90 seconds on the
Twerkle.
clock. I'm
That.
a little
Twerkle.
terrified for no particular reason. Musi seems to be having way too much fun with this. So we shall see. Sorry, not sorry, Chad. E.T. meets Rocket Raccoon. Was that about Ducky's drawing?
No, I don't. Wait. No way.
I don't remember who that was about.
It had to have been Ducky's. It just looked like an alien. It's still better than mine. I don't want to make it sound like mine was good.
Can I ask you guys a question real quick?
Sure.
How do you guys pronounce Cerberus?
Cerberus. Like Cerberus from Game of Thrones.
Ooh, I
That's
like that. I
true.
like that. I like that.
Yo, just trying to make me upset, and it's working. Oh,
Morty
man.
used words in the first one. Can I put words on this one? Just a title.
Hey, if you
I
think
tried
the
to work
audience
on the last
doesn't
one.
care,
It
go
doesn't
for
work.
Nope.
Cerberus. I don't.
Yeah, Cerberus.
Serby. Well, that's actually cute. I'll allow Serby. I'll say I'll allow it like this is my channel. Oh
That's
man,
the
we got
sides of my
20
pen keep
seconds left
changing,
on
man.
the clock.
Oh,
Oh, did you guys see the colors? All the colors.
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah. Okay, 10
Colors.
seconds on the clock.
Oh,
Just kidding, it's 5. I'm lying to you. Put your hands up, mice down in 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the final
Oh, no.
drawing section. I don't remember who went first last time. We're just going to start with Ducky this time.
Oh.
Okay.
Well.
I love that.
Okay. So I feel like that you went more of a silly route with this one.
No, I went for. So this is almost an homage to the old piece where you have the 3 Hydra or the 3 Hydra heads. One's a silly little goofy one. One's a very serious one.
Mhm.
and the other one is also very serious because I couldn't remember what he looked like. So I've gone for that and kind of mixed it in with the purple of Serb, and that's what we've got here.
Well, anyone that knows that meme would know that the right side one is the silly one, not the middle one. So,
Yeah.
just oh, it's not looking good, Ducky. I'm so sorry, but let's go to Morty. Let's see what Morty drew. There's a lot to unpack. So what's going on in your drawing, Morty?
Went for the global emote there. You know what? I've been last place twice in a row. I feel like I'm on my comeback arc here. You are right that it's on the right side. I decided to flop it around and see if anybody would notice that now the silly guy is on the left side.
Just
Angry on the right.
on the last second.
Yeah. Yeah. Put a sun up there. I don't know if y'all noticed that. I put a little sun up there. It's usually a signature of my art, my work. Sun
I
on the
agree.
top.
I agree.
Smiley face.
I didn't clock that this was a global emote. I'm a little upset with myself.
Sorry.
I was so confused, but now it makes sense. And now we can go to Musi's drawing, a fan favorite in the drawing section. Went a more wholesome route that totally doesn't reference anything. So Musi,
No,
what's
yeah.
going on here?
This is, I think, just a beautiful piece of Smite history. One of the best relationships I think we have in the game.
Can you explain it?
Oh my God, no, I'd love to actually. So, Kerberos and Freya, they are just the Smite power couple. I can't wait to run the Kerberos and Freya lane. They have double banishes. It's crazy synergy, a really strong CC. That's why everybody thinks of the Freya and Kerberos combination, because she has a lot of lifesteal intrinsic to her kit, and Kerberos has lifesteal. So it kind of feels like these characters were made for each other. And it's for that reason alone and no other reasons. There isn't a hidden joke in this one at all. And there's no ball to worry about for anybody out there. So I just really think that Kerberos and Freya, I mean, they're just a smashing duo lane.
Well, Musi, I appreciate that you covered for me so I can get a second show on Smite Game. So let's see what Bobby drew. The final drawing of the day. So
Well-
he's going with, he's like a little Stegosaurus vibe.
Yeah, he's like a big guy. And let me put it out there, they also forgot the snake tail, which is important.
That
I
is
might not
true.
draw well, but I did remember the snake tail.
That is true.
And he breathes fire. I don't know. He kind of looks.
I don't know.
You can kind of tell something's happening there.
He breathes something. It does damage. But let's get all of the drawings on screen. In chat, who do you guys think had the best drawing? Let's get the poll up. Who drew? That's the title, Jitha. Just who drew? Looks like Musi is in the lead as usual. Musi just knows the audience apparently. Duck3y was almost surpassed him. This is actually kind of crazy.
It's close.
Mostly. Okay, let's give it. Actually, this one is pretty close. I'll let it run for the whole time. It's the
We're gonna add
mouse
some
guy.
time to it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're
wow.
gonna add. We're just gonna keep adding time until Bobby's in the lead, huh?
Oh,
there
right.
you go.
Call
Hold
it! Call it!
wow. This is rigged. I can't believe this.
I don't know if it's
Actually-
views or what, but I witnessed it.
Actually, at the last second, genuine. I think that works because you just kind of skyrocketed into the lead for this
Wow.
one. Nobody thought it would happen, but Bobby wins the final drawing round. 400 points for Bobby, 300 points for Musi, 200 points for Duck3y, and 100 points for Morty. And Morty's very happy about the results right now, as we can see. Once the points get updated, let's see. We have Musi in first place, followed by Inbowned, followed by Duck3y, followed by Morty. But there's still a lot of show left. Don't worry, because the next section will test your smarts once again, like the multiple choice, because the next section is free response. You guys don't get any help. I'm asking you a question, and then you're going to answer. Guys, it's free response. I don't need to describe. You guys have all been to school. I don't know if Duck3y has actually, but most of you guys have been to school. You should know. Free response. I'm going to ask a question, get no help, you just answer it. So let's see what the first free response question is, and also the points will vary based on the question. like how they're awarded. Currently, there are 3 gods or goddesses in Smite 2 that do not use a traditional mana bar. Name these 3, and you get 100 points per correct answer. You are only allowed to put 3 gods or goddesses. 30 seconds on the clock. Bobby,
do
do
you
you
lose
have
points
some?
for being wrong?
You do not lose points for being wrong. So you might as well fill up your 3 slots that you have available. I'm going to read chat and see if anyone's getting. Somebody already got it. BiackEye is handsome and so is everyone else. Honestly, I think Leighton Blob should get mod in the Smite game chat. I really think so, for no particular reason.
True. Yeah, that just sounds like a trustworthy name. I think Leighton Blob.
I think you just know him.
Whoa.
That is true. That is true.
5
Oh,
seconds
there's
on the clock.
Bias in the chat.
Get ready to put your mice down. I'll give you another 5 because, again, humble game show host.
Shaky on
I
one.
can't
3,
remember.
2,
Oh.
1. Put your mice down. Let's reveal the answers and then what they wrote.
Oh.
Thanatos, Yamoja, and Princess Bari. So we did you put
Oh.
Morty, Bobby? You put Morty?
I couldn't remember the third one. So I was hoping maybe the chat would give me a point for putting Morty.
Okay, well, Bobby gets 200 points. Musi
Wait,
gets
ask the chat.
no. This has an objective correct answer.
There's so much
I
bias.
thought it was a
in this.
free response.
Yeah,
love the
where's
free
the
response.
There
audience
is-
in
that's-
this?
that's just the- I'm not falling for this, but
I'm a
Musi
big fan of the
was-
Morty call.
Musi was very not confident about Thana, but he got it right. So Musi gets 300. Morty
I-
also gets 300. Scylla aspect.
I like that answer.
That
Is
is
that-
truth. There's a lot of truth to that.
Is that
It's not a
technically correct?
It's
No,
not a
she uses
traditional, right?
mana, but it's not
Yeah.
traditional.
Yeah, it's weird. It's backwards.
Well, that's not what I had written down as an answer.
Free
Yeah.
Who's gonna point?
Oh.
So we're not giving him a point for that.
Oh.
Can you take
Ooh.
points off of BiackEye?
I mean, hey, I have like infinite points. I helped
That
make the
sucks.
show, but again, 200 for Bobby, 300 for Musi, 300 for Morty, and 100 for Ducky.
I should
Once we
lose
get that
100.
going, we can ask the second question.
He tried to make you look dumb. You should take another 100 away from him.
What is the most expensive item in Smite 2? This is for 200 points. That's it. Just what's the most expensive item? 30 seconds on the clock. And I was really excited for this question because it was one of my favorites in Smite 1. I don't think a lot of people knew it in Smite 1. I think at the time I wrote it, everyone wrote Ratatouille, and it was funny because Deathbringer was 3,100 at the time.
So you're
It
saying
was
this item was
awesome.
also in Smite 1?
No,
yeah,
I'm
I
saying,
don't think this item was in Smite 1.
I don't think so.
no, I'm saying I asked this question during a Smite 1 show once. Also, 5 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, I don't think this item's in Smite 1, but I'll go with it.
Perfect. Well,
Yeah, I'm a little shaky on
3,
this.
2, 1. Hands up, mice down. Let's see what the answer is and what everybody wrote. Again, for 200 points. Avatar's
Ah!
Parashu. Avatar's
Fuck!
Parashu is 3,700. Dreamer's
Strength items.
Idol is
Gah.
3,500. So Bobby Musi don't get any points. Avatar's Parashu / Dreamer's Idol.
Mm-mm.
Should
I
we?
don't know about that one.
No.
Yeah,
you
I don't think
can't.
you
that
can
one.
write 2 answers.
Yeah,
I don't think you can
Well,
write 2
they
answers.
were the same price at one point in time.
but not currently.
And Smite 2 didn't exist at one time. Okay, you can't just erase the wrong one now. So-
What wrong answer?
well, unfortunately, we are actually.
Please chat.
No, I'm kidding. New Kukulkan skin.
Yeah.
What's going
Hey.
on, Ducky? What's going
Hey.
on, man?
I'd take it a loan to buy that skin. I'll tell you now.
Somebody
I
in
sold my
chat
house to get that skin.
Yeah.
Somebody in chat wrote Ducky has a point. No, he doesn't.
No, he's spin.
No, he doesn't.
Spin.
Okay, well, I think remind me, nobody got that right, I think. Because
I think I got it technically.
I put
Morty
it on
Morty
there.
literally wrote two answers. You can't do that. But there's one more free response question.
Sparkle that circle.
Nope, there's no wheel anymore, just free response questions. We can torkle the circle another day. How many gods in Smite 2 does not have an aspect? Answers within 2 numbers of the correct answer will count. So for example, if the answer is 3, it is not 3. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 will be considered correct answers. 30 seconds on the clock. I want to see what y'all think.
Done. Easy.
Inbound's handwriting mogs.
Retweet.
That's crazy.
How many gods in Smite 2 does not have an aspect?
Mm-hmm. Just not
Dang.
one at all. Not planned to have one, just straight up does not have one. Can be within 2. 5 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1. Hands up. Mice down. Also, I made this question about 4 hours ago. Let's see what the correct answer is and what everybody wrote. There are 16 gods without an aspect, so that means Bobby and is it 30.
30.
You know what's funny? I started small and then I was like 20. No, 25. No.
You sound like an anime character, like powering up right now.
I'm gonna reach my greatest aspect.
Okay, well done. I think we should give him like 50 points just for that personally. But Inbound and Ducky get it correct. 200 points for the correct answer. Let's add 200 there. Musi just says, you know what, half the freaking roster doesn't have it. And Morty, a little too
Well,
little.
you know.
But the next section, the only section that I'm truly nervous about. Because if anyone has played Quiplash, you know exactly where we are going. Quiplash is a game that's where I said like Jackbox style games. This is what I was referring to, just this. But I'm going to ask a subjective question. It could be a very simple question, like, what is the best god? Then they have to answer. And then you guys will vote on the best answer. It doesn't even have to be correct. You could just think, haha, this one's funny. I'm going to vote. And then you can do that. So again, pretty self-explanatory. Just answer the question that you think that would appeal to the audience the most. The audience will then vote on the best answer. So let's go with the first Smite Lash question, Jithens.
Whoa, Ducky has a question.
Ducky has a question. Sorry.
Can we explain our answers, or is it just write
Yes,
it down?
you are allowed to explain your answers. Similar to drawing, I'll be like, what's the inspiration behind blah, blah, whatever. Hi-Res could drastically improve Smite 2 by implementing this change. I made sure that this was the first one for this question because there might be a guy or two in chat right now. I'm just saying, if somebody writes, add bun has to Smite 2, that is, I'm just saying.
No way anyone
I'm just saying. I'm the host of this show. I'm just saying. But 60 seconds on the clock. We'll let it go. Clumsy is right. Ban that chatter. I'm sorry. Okay, that's not my stream. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
I hate this question. A certain developer wrote that one, y'all.
Fun.
I want to like read chat, but I also don't want to give people ideas. So I'm just gonna reply in my head. No, I'm kidding. We got
me when I talk to myself.
I mean, isn't that what streaming is?
When I lose
to
an argument and I'm sitting there in the shower, like I'm just gonna talk in my head.
Okay,
Next time I'll be ready.
You're on thin ice, babe. You got 5 seconds left.
Ooh.
3,
What's going on?
2, 1. Hands up, mice down. According to Inbound, what could Hi-Res do to drastically improve Smite? Adding all Smite 1 gods. Just a straightforward answer.
He's right.
So, do you need to explain yourself?
I think Clumsy's just being a little lazy and not really adding the gods fast enough. I think they should just add them faster. I don't know.
Who is in charge of player support? I have a ban. Because Clumsy yelled ban him. All right, let's see what Musi wrote. How would Musi improve Smite 2? Family Guy crossover. Holy crap. So you weren't kidding about this theme you have going on.
No, absolutely. And I think one of the things that could really drive up the player count for, because this solves multiple issues at the same time, right? So because what are some of the things that we're suffering from for the game right now, right? We need more players so that the queues can be better, so that we can get more money for the game, so that we can get people and get more gods in the game. This answers Bobby's ask, right? We get a Family Guy crossover skin event. This is gonna bring, think about what it did for Fortnite, right? I downloaded Fortnite to play as Peter Griffin. Like, I played the game for like 2 weeks just to make that happen. We can make that happen. Dude, Agni as Glenn Quagmire? Giggity, 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 throwing out these bombs, right?
Okay,
Who Wait, Peter Griffin skin, you know?
Wait, I've got a
And
question
we
on
can do a
that
post.
skin.
Yeah.
I would love to
What would
move on.
what would the second head of Agni be from Glenn Quagmire?
A second Glenn Quagmire, because there actually was an episode of Family or hear me out, Agni could be the Peter Griffin skin and he could have Chip on his shoulder. You guys remember Chip?
Okay,
that Family
that's
Guy
a better
episode?
idea.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
feel like
See,
I'm the only one against
Hey,
this, and
Lois,
chat is
Lois,
just screaming he's
Lois.
cooking.
like
well-
I really feel like there's a lot to love with this
I like
idea.
that answer. Good
Yeah,
answer.
this is good.
answer.
Yeah,
Like, once again, Bobby, you are competing against him.
Dude,
Let's
I
see
like
what
Morty
Morty wrote.
more.
How would Morty improve Smite 2? Smite cart lols.
Oh, true.
It's please. It's please. It's supposed to say
That's like,
please.
please.
My man
There's-
can't
there's
write.
no joke here.
That ain't
No,
say please.
No, come on,
That
come on.
says
Look, look, look.
balls.
The queues can get a little sweaty. I've seen how even some of you assault players can get in these queues. It gets a little sweaty sometimes, and you just want a game with your friends. Smite cart. You know, how can a kart racer get sweaty? You know what I mean? You want to hang out with your friends, drive around.
The car's hot.
No, it's like a game. It's not like your room is still the same. No, I mean like competitively sweat. Like, come on, you played Smite 2 before. You know how things can get. It gets heated in the moment. You yell at your friends, and it causes hostility, and it crashes friend groups. Like, just hang out with the boys.
That is true. And somebody is so happy with your answer that they wrote Morty for president. Just crazy how we can go from this to leader of the free world. But finally, let's see what Mr. Ducky wrote. How would
Right.
Ducky improve? Okay, well, there's a theme
So
here.
I instantly typed this, but I will say, after hearing Musi's argument, I low-key think he might be right.
I'm just saying.
Do you guys know
It's
that
not
this is
about the
not a
competition.
team? Do you guys know this isn't a team effort, right? You guys know that.
Making
But
Smite 2 a better game
this
is a team
was-
effort.
This
Yeah.
was what I was afraid of happening. So you guys kind of got a buff because the way that we're doing this is we're just going to combine your guys' 2 votes. So whatever the audience votes for, we're just going to combine both of yours since it's the same answer.
Oh,
Fine.
So yeah, also don't use this information to collude for future questions. But let's get the poll on. Oh, the poll's been on screen. Oh my God.
Holy crap,
Okay.
Lois! It's a poll on screen.
Poll on
Yay.
screen, quickly go. Jitin's trying to rig the voting. Did not know it was there. No, I'm kidding. But got probably
Bobby.
like 5-10 seconds left. Get voting. All
Oh,
right,
no.
the votes
I can't
up.
believe
We
this.
got Morty and Ducky in first place, so they get 400 points. And since there's 2 people in first, it's going to now go to third place. So Musi, third place, 200 points, and Bobby, 100 points.
Hmm.
So
We take what we can get.
take what we can
You know,
get. And I appreciate you guys doing the only thing that I was a little scared of
only
for
mediocre
this section. So
adventure.
thank you guys. But the second Smite Lash question. Let's get this rolling. If I need a babysitter for Jithens, I'm asking this Smite god or goddess who is babysitting Jithens. Jithens, let's do 45 seconds on the clock this time. 45 seconds. Jithens doesn't drink a lot of water. Needs somebody to, get him to consume something that isn't Coca-Cola. Maybe we need someone looking after him. Maybe we need someone looking after him. I've seen his room before.
Does the
not
answer
pretty.
have to be in Smite 2?
Yes, let's keep it consistent with Smite 2. Let's keep it consistent. Again, I don't want to read out what people are typing in chat and give you guys any ideas, but this is some very interesting comments from some of you guys. Okay, I am reading this one out because the timer's almost done. Yamoja so Jithens will finally drink water. Bagger. Well, hands up, mice down. Let's see. Let's start out with Ducky this time, since we start out with Inbound. Let's see what Ducky wrote. Who would be
Oh.
the best babysitter for Jithens according to Ducky? Janice.
Hmm.
Why is that, babe? I am lost.
you know what? I was struggling for an answer, and then I thought, why would I want to be a babysitter, or why would the god want to be a babysitter for Jiffin? So just portal him out of the room, get him gone, right? Or you just escape. So I thought, what would be the worst, or like the best way to get out of that situation? And then I picked Yanis.
So you are just rejecting the premise of the question. You're
Yes.
more so thinking like, what's the best way to like remove myself from this situation?
Precisely.
Well,
Wait, we're this person now?
Wait, are we Yanis? Wait,
no, you
I
are
don't wanna be
hiring
mine.
them.
Oh,
so I'm
okay.
hiring Yanis to get rid of
Mhm.
Jiffins. Wait, who
if
gives
that-
Hey,
the points
God.
out?
the audience.
Oh, okay, it's not Jiffins. Okay, yeah, so I would hire Yanis to move Jiffins out the room so I could watch my TV show. Right?
That's
Well,
mean.
Wait,
I
why
have-
is Ducky there getting
That's wrong.
babysit also?
Am I also babysitting?
No,
you're
you're
getting
out.
babysat
You're
also.
out like at the club, like you're out like at the pub. You know, watching your favorite football team on the telly.
Right.
Or the Liverpool.
All right, let's see what Morty wrote. Who would Morty hire to take care of baby Jithens? Geb! Geb! I think I know where you're going with this one, but I want to hear you out first.
Right, because you say that Jithens doesn't drink water, but Geb has like water like running down his back. So in this situation, is Jithens like my son? Like I'm his father?
Okay.
Mhm.
Yes or no?
Yes. Sure. Go for it.
So now, okay, I was gonna say if Jithens isn't my son, I have no reason to babysit this guy. I mean, he's a grown man. There's no reason for me to even like give this thought. But because he's my son here, I mean, think about it. Like the stone shield, that's the biggest shield in the game, practically, right? Aside from like Athena ult, but we're not gonna ult Jithens. He's not worth that much, right? But I mean, the shockwave, like everything else, like we've got crowd control for days. Like nobody is touching Jithens.
You know what?
can roll out,
I
too.
didn't expect this to turn into Jithin slander, but I'm so here for it. You have no idea. But Morty with the Geb, pretty solid reasoning in my opinion, better than another answer we got. Let's go see what Musi wrote for who should babysit Jithens. Kepri! I also think I know where this is going, but again, I want to hear you out first. I was not expecting the Morty father angle.
I just want to go ahead and say that Morty, I wrote Geb initially, actually, because I was kind of sharing a similar mindset, but I had to think, take it a step ahead. This is Jithens that we're talking about, an integral piece, you know, to the Smite community. What do we do if he dies? Right?
Whoa!
Geb
Move
shield,
on.
we can peel for him. We can do all of that. But what do we do if he dies? Right?
Move
What
on.
if little Jithens gets into the kitchen cabinet and starts just eating up all the bleach and the
Whoa.
dish soap and stuff. He's getting into he's shoving batteries down his mouth. This guy's having a crazy night, right? I got
so-
Kepri sitting on the back couch with a 6-pack, and we're watching the NBA games, and we're just chilling. All of a sudden, Kepri just kind of looks over into the kitchen. It's just he's just, you will not fall. You know, he just
So-
throws the ultimate on there. He's
I
like,
have a
we
question.
made it. That's
Is-
what counts.
Is Jithens a toddler in this story, or is this how you like
No,
envision-
he's an adult.
Oh, okay. Just making.
No, he's an
making
adult
sure.
eating Tide Pods and batteries and stuff like that just because he doesn't want to drink water, but he still wants to stay clean and energized. But, you know, Jithens, he can't be eating that kind of stuff. But
Yes.
now he can kind of indulge in it a little bit because I'm just going to Kepri res him on cooldown. Absolutely. He needs a little bit more
He's
protection.
gonna die multiple
Bomba,
times.
Rising Sun. Well, yeah. What's Kepri cooldown? 120 seconds? What level is the Kepri in this game? What's the build? What's the itemization, right? I'm giving this Kepri Breastplate of Valor, Bladed Boomerang, Chronos Pendant, and if we're getting active, if there's an intruder that breaks into Jithen's house, I'm giving this guy Spirit Desolation and Jotun's Wrath, right? Because we are just going to be ripping ultimates. We're going to be piling up bodies. Jithen's is going to be so freaking safe that he won't have to worry about a damn thing.
Okay, well, I didn't expect you to think this much into it, but I really appreciate that you did. Finally, let's see if Bobby can top that. What did Bobby say? Bologna!
Ooh.
Yep.
Bologna. I no clue what angle.
I know exactly what needs to be said here. Jithens is a grown man. Now,
Hmm.
he needs a strong female babysitter to look over him. Am I right, Jithens? Like, you don't want Geb. You're not worried about eating Tide Pods. You want...
Say it, Bobby. Don't be scared. You're on Smite Game. Be yourself here.
Yeah, no. You know what you need, Jithens. And we'll just end it there. We know what Jithens needs. He needs
Trying to
bologna.
get
He needs
bashed.
bologna.
You can see the gears in Bobby's brain turning right now.
I'd say I might have to go to my channel after this and explain why he needs bologna.
Well, I
Take
think that's
Jithens
a-
off to the side. Listen here, man. I know you like that bloodshed and Eagles rally as much as I do.
All right, let's look at all of the answers and let chat decide. The poll is already up. Jithen's put it up for like 15 minutes again, apparently. Let's see, according to chat, who had the best answer. Someone said, I trust Musi with my life.
As well you should. As well you should. Because I will have Kepri out there, out to the side. We're ulting you two. Everybody, you get a Capriol. You get a Capriol.
I'm truly, genuinely shocked that Bobby's in the lead, and it's like not close. I am genuinely shocked.
Because everybody want to get babysit by Bologna.
God, you're so right, though.
Yeah,
like, come on, let's be real.
Type one. Type
She's
one if you want to
so
get babysat
strong.
by Bologna. I want to see something. I want to see something, chat. Type one if you want this. Jithids.
She bashed my Scourge till I bludgeon. No, she
let's
Roma my Invicta.
Let's stop. We're flying too close to the sun with this one, but congratulations, Bobby. The first place answer. So Bobby gets 400 points. Musi gets 300. Morty and Duck3y are tied for third. They both get 200. And the final Smite Lash question, once those points get updated. The final third Smite Lash question. When Nox eventually comes to Smite 2, what +1 could Hi-Rez give Nox that would not make her annoying? This is a very serious portion of the show, guys. Remember, there might be some people watching that might have influence. Let's suggest some great suggestions. I'll throw one out there. What if she just never silent? What if she just wasn't released at all? I'm just saying. This is a propaganda portion of the game show. I'll admit it. I'll admit it. I can't answer this. Yeah, I know you can't, babe. 20 seconds left. I'm not kidding, by the way. This is serious. I really hope you're taking notes.
I can't write this quick. Shoot.
We'll start with Bobby and make our way over to you.
Oh, so he gets extra time.
He's finished. You know what? Screw it. Yes. Yes. What are you gonna do about
extra time?
No, because we're starting with you. So hands up, mice down. We're starting with Inbound.
So messed up.
I started fixing one of my handwriting. It's fine. You get the gist.
What would Inbound do to Nox to make her less annoying? Her dash grants a shield.
Less annoying.
No. Listen, her dash, when she dashes into a teammate, she grants them a small shield based on something that she has. That way we can make her more of a support. We can take a little bit of strength out of her 1-2 combo since you guys are such cowards and you don't like that.
Okay, wow. What? So there's a lot to unpack here.
Not really.
Okay then, my bad. We'll just go to Musi if your answer's so perfect it doesn't need any more discussion. Musi. What would Musi do to Nox?
Do it.
Add old taunt cowards.
If there's supposed to be the word "add her old taunt," I was gonna fix it to make it look nicer, but then it was hands up. But
what was her old taunt? Can you show us?
Oh my God! Can I show you? Do I get the green light to show the old taunt?
What if you just described it?
You know what I mean?
In vicious detail.
Oh, dude, let me tell you, it was.
Where do her hands go?
Ooh, all the right places. So I think if we add her old taunt back, everything is forgiven, right? I don't care about fighting a Nox if I'm getting taunted on cooldown. Are you kidding? I'm trying to lane against that. I'm walking up. Yes, root me, mommy. I'm right there. You're gonna silence me. That's what I need. I won't speak. That's what I got going on. Like, let's be so honest here. You're gonna ult me across the map. I want you to ult me right in my face, like, because that's where it's gotta be.
This is one of the shows of all time. Let's go see what Morty wrote about Nox. No damage, all silence, :P. This has been, in my opinion, a fantastic answer. Fantastic answer for the most part.
I don't think so. I ran out of ideas. I mean, this is last second, 10 seconds left on the clock, and come on, how can you be annoyed by something that just doesn't do damage, right? I mean, you just get silenced for like 8 seconds or something, and then you just go to kill her, right? I think. I don't know. I ran out of ideas. I'm burnt out here.
On the all silence. Could you elaborate on all silence?
No, I can't. I'll tell you what. I'm burnt out. I'm last place. My brain is fried. I've given up hope. I'm at the bottom of the barrel, and I don't think there's any way to climb back out. So I've given up hope, and I'm giving you what I've got. Take it.
It'll all be all right, man.
If not, it's hard, man.
More down to the ledge here.
We got a whole.
I got a TikTok for you.
We got a whole nother round, as well as a secret section after the next round.
We show him Nox's taunt. Maybe that'll help him.
Yeah, I got a little something more.
Can I do this? Oh, I'm just kidding.
Morty scales. Love that comment. Let's see what Ducky wrote about what we would do to Nox. She can tether 2.
Oh, no.
Okay, I didn't have a chance to type it out. She tethers the 1. So think about her 1, right? But instead of it being a root, you throw it on someone,
I
and you
hate
can
it.
throw it at a wall or an
I hate
enemy,
it.
and then they go
Still hate it.
boing, and they bounce together. Right? So you 2, and then it's not a root, so you lose the CC on the root, but you go boing, boing, and the enemies go boop into the 2 and go bomb. Exactly, Hunter. Yeah.
I was thinking
gotta pull
Aries
the wall?
chains with an extra clap.
No. So you could do that, and then you give
to
her
make it clap.
exactly, and then if anyone knows Heroes of the Storm, you give her like the ice you could pull up at the floor, and then you could chain them to the ice. They go boop into the ice. Well, obviously she wouldn't have ice because she's Nox. So I don't know, give her darkness or something popping at the floor.
All right, well, the poll is live. Let's get all of the answers on screen. Again, Nox is coming to Smite 2 at some point. What would y'all give her to make her less annoying? Bobby said her dash grants a shield. Sorry, there's something in my throat. Musi said to add the old taunt. Cowards. Morty said no damage, all silence. Bit of a philosophical angle that Morty's going for. Just no damage, all silence. And Ducky, Aries chains that claps, I guess. But let's see what the audience thinks. Musi's in the lead. I did. The funny thing is, I genuinely don't remember what her taunt is, her old taunt. So I'm just kind of going with my imagination. I got a fairly clear picture. Of
Look at
what
my
that-
cam quick.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the cameras are off. You can do it now.
Oh, I missed it. I missed
like
it.
that.
Yeah, well, that's not showing
I'm
on
getting
the.
into it.
That's not being shown on the actual show. I don't know if that's good or bad, but
No, it's not.
all
It's a
right.
good thing.
Musi won the final round of Smite Lash. 400
W.
points for Musi, 300
Doesn't
points
like
for
this.
Bobby, 200 points for Ducky, and 100 points for Morty. We have one more section left, and this is a section I'm actually extremely excited about because it was a section I tried to perfect in one of my older shows, and it was a little awkward. Then Jithan said, "Hey, remember, we're doing your show, but better." I said, "Okay, sure, why not?" So the final section is Guess That Sound. So the contestants, if you notice at the top of your screen, it has a little button that says Play Audio. Jithans, could you press, or is there anything there, Jithans, right now? Could it, oh, do we not? Okay. Could we add a random sound? So what we're gonna do, I gave Jithans 3 audio files. The contestants will have to guess what the ability is. It's gonna be the sound of an ability. You get 100 points for saying like what, how do I want to word this? Like, let's say it's the first ability of Sun Wukong. If you write Sun Wukong 1, that's 100 points. If you can actually name the ability, like the literal name of the ability, then you
Jingle
get
bang.
extra 100 points. So
Yeah, can you use a
that's it.
nickname?
Can I give it my own name?
Sure. And Jithan's already played the first sound. But Jithan's, let's play it again. What is this sound? And you guys can press the play audio button at your end as many times as you want. Again, you're trying to say what the ability is, and you get an extra 100 points if you can literally name the ability. So then let's do it one more time after this. And again, the contestant can play it as many times as they want.
Are y'all supposed to be hearing something?
You need to hit the,
Oh,
the play
no.
audio button at the top of your screen.
Well, I can hear it when Jithans is doing it. No, I can.
The top of my screen.
Yeah, on the whiteboard. There's a play audio button on your whiteboard. Do you see it, Morty?
It's right next to clear.
I can make the noise if you want.
Okay, yeah, can you do it right now?
Yeah, let me listen.
No, that's not quite.
That was
That's not
spot
quite.
on.
It's more like a
All right, let's get 15 seconds on the clock. But Morty, all your the problems fixed. You
Or
good now?
Doug, yeah, I heard it now.
Okay. Any other problems?
I understand it now.
Ducky music. Okay.
Mhm.
15 seconds left. People in chat mostly have gotten it. Nobody has named it yet, though. So I think that's interesting. Nobody in chat is.
Can I say what it is and then also put in parentheses what like if I guess like the
I
name
wrote
of it,
all
is
of
that
it.
fine?
Let's just see what you wrote.
Well, I'm gonna
Because-
just write it and I'll tell you if I lose
Okay.
points. I shouldn't, but maybe.
All good. But we can start with Bobby. We'll start with Bobby.
What's up, Bobby?
Start with Bobby.
Bobby.
Jingwei
Oh.
updraft. It is. Oh, Jingwei 1.
Yeah, Jingwei
Updraft.
1 updraft is the name. My guess.
It is not updraft.
No. Okay.
Is that the dash? Oh no, the dash is something else.
It is
remember
not updraft. Let's see what Musi wrote. Jingwei 1 Wing Gust. It's close, but it's not Wing Gust. It's not Wing Gust. It's close.
Pokemon pilled, man.
I feel like I'm getting gaslit right now. I'm going through the questions on my end. I did not write it down. I hate it here.
didn't
All
write the
right,
name?
Morty, let's see what you wrote. I think I know it. I'm fairly certain I know it, but I feel like I'm getting gaslit right now. Persistent Gust Jing1.
Ah,
Wow.
That was it. I thought that's what it was.
That's
I
a
was
play by
pretty
play right
certain.
there.
Persistent Gust Jingwei 1. That is correct. Let's see what Duck3y wrote.
No.
Jingwei
he
1.
didn't do that.
Persistent
So
Wind.
Ooh.
You were so close. You were so close. Wing Gust is ESET 1. That's where I got confused. That's why I was getting gaslit. Well, let's look at all the answers, but I'm pretty sure everyone gets 100 points except for Morty, who gets 200 points. Bobby was ready for the next question already. Oh my god. But yeah, everyone gets 100. Morty gets 200.
Morty
Can I have
scales.
200?
What was that?
Can I have 200?
No.
Oh, I thought we were just handing them out.
If I ask nicely.
Let's get the second audio file uploaded, Jithins, and then could you play it for everyone to hear? Can you play it one more time? 20 seconds on the clock. Contestants, remember there's a play audio button at the top of your whiteboard. Play that as many times as you want. Stream will not hear it. Jithins, let's play it. Let's play it 2 more times while it's counting down. I thought I'm pulling up the names because I thought I had them written down in my personal file. It turns out I don't. So we are gonna make sure. There it is. Okay, time is up. I'll give the time's up. Hands up, mice down. Let's see what everyone wrote.
Did anybody know this one? No shot we knew this one.
I thought you would.
Yamoja 1 Bubble. Yamoja 2 Rejuvenating Waters. Morty, okay. Mending Waters and Yamoja 3 Water Hoop. So this is interesting to me because the answer is Yamoja 2 Mending Waters.
Oh.
Morty, did you not know it was on the second slot?
What?
Or did you? Because you wrote just Mending Waters.
I knew it was the second slot, but like you're talking to a play-by-play guy here. I know ability names. It's like literally my job.
I didn't expect somebody to write the ability name, but not where it was. But I'm willing to give.
Just give him the points. He's in last.
Yeah.
Come
Man,
on.
quit trying to
Come
take
on.
the points.
Okay, we'll give him the 200 points. Let's see. Bobby doesn't get any. Musi gets 100. Morty gets 200. Duck3y doesn't get any.
Bobby, you're a support main. How do you not know that?
Why would I know the name of Yamoja 2?
Well, you should know the sound.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
super wet. Every single one of her abilities sounds super wet. That's all I knew.
Yeah. What?
Bobby, you played her once and built 80% cooldown in an SPL.
Yeah, I know the water sound. It's super wet. I don't know which ability it was.
The bubble one is the one that goes. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem. Is I didn't think it was the 1, but I was like, maybe it's the 2 or the 3. But
Right, and I
the only
believe
ability
there
I knew was
one
bubble.
more sound that we need to guess. Jithins, could you get it uploaded and play it a couple times for everybody? There it is. Let's play it 2 more times.
And I got this guy saying, I'm a play-by-play guy. I know all the abilities. I don't know any of them, man.
All right, 20 seconds on the clock. Jithins, while the clock's rolling, could you play the sound 2 or 3 times? Chat's getting close. They're close. They're on the right track. Got 3 seconds left. 3,
I don't know
2,
this one.
1. Hands up! Mice down. Let's see what everybody wrote. Merlin 1 Ice Burst. Merlin 1 Ice Shard. Morty is just flexing, not putting
Morty
it where
just
it is,
knows
just
it.
saying it.
God.
Frost
James
Bolt.
know that one.
Merlin
Hell
Ice
yeah.
1 Frost Bolt. Ladies and gentlemen, Jithins, could you reveal the answer? It is Merlin 1 Frost Bolt. So Bobby and Musi get 100 points. Morty, we're
100.
going to be consistent. Morty gets 200 and Ducky gets 200 as well. Well, that's the end of the show, is what I would say if I was a BiackEye from a year ago, but there is one more section. But let's look at the score. Bobby with 2,400 points in second place. Musi in first place with 2,800. Morty in last with 2,200, but very close to Ducky, who's 2,300. So the score is very close, but we have incorporated kind of like a final Jeopardy, where you can wager points for a question that's a little bit trickier, just a little bit trickier. So on your whiteboard, you're going to write the answer to the question and how many points you want to wager. You have to get the question, except for like one tiny section I'll explain, but you have to get the entire section right, or the entire question right, and however many points you wager is how many points you will get. You can only wager as many points as you have. So for example, Ducky cannot wager 3,000 points. He can wager 100, 200, 1,000, 2,000. He cannot wager more than 2,300. If he gets the question right, he would get that amount of points. If he gets it wrong, he loses that amount of points. So, Jithens, let's get the question on screen. We'll give them 90 seconds for this one. Name all 5 SMITE players that won the first SMITE 2 LAN tournament in Las Vegas in 2025. Naming the coach awards an extra 200 points. That doesn't count towards the wager. So if you want to just write the coach and however many points, you would lose those and then get the 100, then get the 200 points. But all 5 players that won the Vegas SMITE 2 LAN. It's not like 100 points per correct answer. It's literally just if you can name all 5, you get as many points as you wagered. If you don't name all 5 and you wager points, you lose that amount. And then, you know, the coach is an extra 200 points. I'm very curious because
Are we wagering here?
What was that?
Is this is our wager?
Correct. You have to write the amount of points you're wagering as well as the answer on your whiteboard. So, like if I were answering, I could write like 1,000 points, Ducky, 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 and Ducky.
If I put the coach and I'm wrong, that just doesn't do anything, right?
Well, you have to wager points. So I guess what you could do is wager like 1 point and then write just the coach.
But if I wagered my points, I put all 5 players, I got all 5 players right, and then I do the coach and I get the coach wrong, do I get 0 points?
No.
Can I do nicknames?
That is purely extra. Sure. If I know who you're talking about, then sure.
I remember this very vividly because Musi's the biggest glazer of one of these players. Like literally all 3 days we were in Vegas, like Musi would not stop talking about this like one specific player.
They are my favorite player. They are my favorite SMITE pro player, literally ever. I followed them since I started playing SMITE. They're my favorite.
Yep.
Wait, I didn't
You gambled every point you have, didn't you, Muse?
I put it all on the line, buddy. You know this. I remember
And
this.
We'll
I remember
add
this
5
'cause you were right
seconds
next to
left
me.
on the clock, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a big day.
Hands up, mice down. Let's see what everyone wrote before revealing the answer. I'm curious. All 5 players that won the LAN. It looks like, is everyone just... Ducky, you have to write
I
some
couldn't
kind
remember. I only remember that the coach is wrong as well. Oh my days. I knew Benny was there, but I didn't know the other 4 players.
Tuba.
Oh, that's crazy.
Couldn't remember.
Got Cyclone, so let's just start with Bobby. We got Cyclone Spin, Benny, Scream, Cherry, Mike with the coach of Slaney, Benny Q, PBM, Scream, Cyclone, Cherry. Did not write a coach for Musi. Morty had Cherry, Scream, Benny, PBM, Cyclone, no coach. Ducky had coach Tuba.
Was it Tuba?
Was it Tuba?
It was not Tuba.
Dang.
Let's
that's
put the
Slaney?
answer on screen. Scream,
Oh, it's
Cyclone, Jithens, we are missing somebody from that.
Polar Bear Michael.
There
Is it Tuba?
there are 5 people there. There's supposed to be 6, but the missing one's PBM.
The goat.
Benny Q, Cyclone, PBM, Cherry with Kabam as the coach. So let me look through. I think some of you actually got this right. I think Bobby got it right.
I think Ducky did.
Yeah,
I think all of us got it
Ducky
right,
came pretty
right?
close.
Yeah, I
think
think
we all got it
it's
right.
a
Oh, we all
got it
unanimous correction here.
But yeah, everyone got it right. Wow.
Good job, guys.
Except
Good job,
for
everyone.
Ducky,
yeah.
pound
Round of
back,
applause.
everybody.
Good job.
Let's do. Wow.
Well, I guess the Actually, no, that does change the placing because now Morty's not in last. Everyone just doubled their points.
Oh, Morty scales!
Morty
go.
scaled. Congratulations to Musi for winning the first Smite 2 Smite box on Smite game. I don't think this is the first Smite box, but first Smite box on Smite game. Congratulations, Musi. Everyone knew he could do it. He's kissing his non-existent guns anyway.
Whoa!
Thank you guys so much for participating. Seriously, this is probably one of the most fun pieces of content. It's because of you guys. It's because you guys come on here and you make it as entertaining as you can. I really, really appreciate that. So thank you guys so much. This was super fun. And especially congratulations to Musi for winning. It's awesome to see. And thank you guys for watching, the viewers at home, and voting and participating in any way you could. That's been awesome. And again, thank you to Jithens. I know it's your birthday. I know you're working like overtime today, but genuinely, Jithens, you made this show a lot better than I could have. And it caught me a little off guard that you want to work with me, but I'm really excited for the future. I'm really excited to see where we take this, essentially. So thanks again. I'm about to release a tweet on my Twitter account asking for feedback. That's something I like to do with all my shows. So if there's a piece of feedback about something I could do better or something that you like that you could improve on, please leave a comment. We are trying to give you guys the best show possible. So yeah, that's it for me. Do you guys have any closing statements? Actually, I'll ask Musi. Musi, do you have any congratulatory, that's probably the wrong word. Do you have any statements, as the winner and everything?
I mean, the important thing is that you go into games, they gotta have a winning mindset. I think any competitive Smite player will tell you that. So I just want to, big shout outs to all my friends and family who kind of prepped me for this game show going in, all the hot showers, all the hard days training and memorizing names and abilities and working on drawing Peter Griffin. So, big ups to me and all mine. Shout outs to the sewer, shout outs D'Lo, shout outs Mort, shout outs Tess. Ball up. We're going nuts out here.
Those are some awesome people. But does anyone else have anything they'd like to say?
Yeah.
Arrest BiackEye. For what? Dude,
Yeah, do it.
You gonna give a reason, or are you just gonna?
Yeah, no, you just.
Okay, well, apparently I deserve it. Well,
you?
never asking for any last words, but thank you guys for watching.
No, we gotta ban the Peter Griffin tech next time. We gotta ban it.
Whoa!
It's wrong. Ban the Peter Griffin tech.
Friendly fire, friendly fire.
This is gonna go down.
That's my bad.
Next to it.
Thank you guys for watching. This was awesome. Thank you guys so much. I will see you in the next show. I don't know when that'll be. We'll figure it out. Jithens, we didn't plan this far. What's next?
Yeah.